Hi, this is Ken Stomazic with onearmedfishing.com, and I figured it'd be nice to go through what you actually get with the fishing system and the best ways to use it. We've got all the components here. Alright, so we got the fishing system, charger, and charger leads, and then we've got the battery and the plug. So once you get it out of the box and you want to test it, this is how it goes on the rod. And I got extra rods, but you can get the idea. That's how it's supposed to go on the rod. You secure it like that, cut them off tight, and if you take a little piece of sandpaper and sand the ends down on the zip ties, it'll be a little more comfortable. We've got a lighted push button on off cigarette lighter plug with a 3-amp fuse in it, and then you've got 2 more 3-amp fuses in this little pocket just in case. Now if you blow a fuse, there's a reason. You either got the drag too tight, and you really got to cinch it down to blow a fuse, or something is jammed somewhere. So let's go and plug it in. It's a locking plug. You see where the arrows are. You don't have to twist it. You can just plug it in. It's got a light on it, which is not showing up well in the sunlight, but it's there. And we'll see what we got here. Now this is fingertip speed control. I love this because it's also got electronic braking. Wherever you stop that thing, you're ready to set the hook. It's just a really neat system, and it's lightweight. I only add maybe 4 ounces to the reel. So these are a lot of fun. Casting all day can be a real pain if you have one of the bigger reels that's out there. So I'm going to shut this off, unplug it, and we'll pull the charger out. Try. And one of the tips I've got is that when you need to charge the battery, pull the battery out, and I still use lead acid batteries just because in case they get wet, lithium batteries have a tendency to blow up. But in charging the battery, you don't have to disconnect these clips to charge it. You can always get them on there, and you're good. You don't have to take these off. You can just leave them on there, and it's a lot better for them because over time, if you keep unplugging them, they're going to wear out. And then you're going to be giving me a call saying, Ken, that's messed up. Well, it's not. You just have to do it this way. I think that'll handle that. We've got some changes coming up as far as the Spyrex. If you've got one of these rear drag Spyrex already, and you bought it from me, you've now got a collector's item because Shimano has discontinued these. There's also a couple of tips I've got about these. When you have the drag all the way to the lightest setting, and they call this a fighting drag, I use it for a clicker, but the drag should be as light as you possibly can get it, so then when you switch over to the high tension, it's still not a bad tension. You may have to back it off a little bit, but that's not going to blow a fuse. Now, since they discontinued these will become available. It's a front drag system. It's still the same reel, except it doesn't have a rear drag system in the clicker. It cost me the same, so nothing's going to change. And that's one of the things that I've upgraded. The other thing I've upgraded on some of the earlier models is this on-off switch on the cigarette lighter plug. And that is so you don't have to disconnect from the female cigarette lighter plug in case you get snagged on the bottom and you need to shut it off or break the connection to break free. I think we've gone over that before, but if you get snagged on the bottom, you reel in all the drag, or reel in all the line to get it tight, and before you start popping it loose, you shut the reel off, and then you can break it free. If you try and do that with the electricity connected and you accidentally hit the button or the speed control with the drag set really tight, it's going to blow that fuse like right now. But that's to protect your motor, and that's why it's like that. Well, I think that's about it. Thank you, and y'all have a great day. It's beautiful out here in Tennessee.